Hello, and welcome back to another podcast episode of Brownies for Breakfast with me, April Federico. And first and foremost, I want to apologize for my voice, and in case my voice cracks at any given point in time during this episode, because I am recovering from the flu. And it's almost comical and slightly hypocritical of me to say, but I am on people's podcasts preaching that you should not wait to get checked out or to do something about your health. And not gonna lie, I still preach that and I practice what I preach. However, I think I waited a little too long to get the flu shot. And hence why I have the flu. And I got it worse than my mom did because, one, she has a stronger immune system, and two, she is not immunocompromised like I am. Hashtag diabetes. And as we are nourishing our joy around the holiday season, it is time to embrace intuitive eating and body confidence during the holidays. And, well, first and foremost, I actually want to say that I rebranded my coaching business. It is now called In the Pink Inc. And Brownies for Breakfast is still the title of this podcast. However, I just want to make them separate entities. So anyway, I will link the Instagram to In the Pink Ink coaching in the show notes, just so you guys can get a taste and a feel for what it's like. And I actually have a very special giveaway that's actually ending December 4th. So this coming Monday. By the way, can you believe that November is done as of today? I can't believe it either. And December is literally tomorrow, and 2024 is in a month. And before I go on any other tangents, I might as well get this one out of the way. I wanted to implement not only start your week with a treat, but also end your week with a treat. And on some occasions, you'll get a hump day treat. And yes, those will be on Wednesdays, for those of you wondering. I can just see Amy Poehler in my mind from Mean Girls, and her just giving the girls a little hump day treat without alcohol, of course, because they're high school students. Anyway, so we are going to dive right into nourishing joy, embracing intuitive eating and body confidence during the holidays. So as the holiday season approaches, by that I mean Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate. And we just had Thanksgiving here in the States. So many of you may find yourselves navigating a delicate balance between festive indulgence and a desire to really maintain a positive relationship with your bodies. And this cultural emphasis on food-centric celebrations often triggers anxiety around eating choices and, of course, body image. And in the midst of this, the principles of intuitive eating offer a refreshing perspective, encouraging individuals to listen to their bodies and foster a sense of body confidence. So, what exactly is intuitive eating? So, intuitive eating is a philosophy developed by dietitians Evelyn Tribole and Elise Resch. And intuitive eating promotes a mindful and attuned approach to eating. It encourages individuals to rely on internal cues like hunger, fullness, and satisfaction, rather than the external rules or societal expectations. And as someone who grew up around diet culture in the late 90s, early in the 2000s, those were the ugliest times for diet culture. And during the holidays, when decadent feasts and tempting treats abound, intuitive eating provides a compass for making food choices that align with one's physical and emotional well-being. So here's how to navigate food without the guilt. And the guilt may be inevitable for some of you. I mean, I know personally, even as a coach and nutritionist and counselor, might as well add that to my repertoire. Like, I struggle with body dysmorphia quite a bit. However, I learned to navigate my eating patterns and what is good and what is not good for my body. And being a diabetic, that's actually really important as well. So the holiday season often brings a myriad of traditional dishes, and each is laden with cultural significance and familial memories. And intuitive eating invites individuals to savor these festive offerings without guilt or shame. And by allowing oneself to enjoy a variety of foods in moderation, people can build a healthier relationship with food and appreciate the joy it brings to these kinds of celebrations. And here's how to embrace mindful eating practices. So, mindful eating is a cornerstone of intuitive eating. It encourages being present and fully engaged with the eating experience. I know that sounds a little daunting, but, well, probably daunting is not the right word. But I think you guys know what I mean. This practice can be particularly powerful during the holidays when the distractions and hectic schedules may contribute to mindless eating. So, taking the time to savor each bite, appreciating the flavors and the textures, fosters a greater connection with the food and promotes a more positive relationship with eating. And you're probably wondering throughout this episode, April, like, how do I even cultivate body confidence? So, body confidence, it's a crucial aspect of overall well-being. And the holidays, I know, can be a really challenging time for those struggling with body image and concerns. And intuitive eating champions the idea that bodies come in diverse shapes and sizes, emphasizing that worth is not determined by appearance. In fact, this philosophy encourages individuals to appreciate their bodies for what they can do rather than focus on societal ideals. And by embracing a positive body image, people can navigate the holiday season with a greater sense of self-acceptance and confidence. So without further ado, in the last couple of minutes of this episode, I'm going to share with you practical tips for intuitive eating during the holidays. So 1, listen to your body. Pay attention to hunger and fullness cues. Even when you're hungry, and stop when you're satisfied. 2, savor the moment. Engage in mindful eating by taking the time to appreciate the flavors and textures of each bite. Put down your fork between bites and enjoy the company around you. 3, ditch the diet mentality. Release yourself from restrictive thoughts about food and instead focus on nourishing your body with a variety of foods that bring joy and satisfaction. 4, stay active for enjoyment. Incorporate movement that you enjoy during the holidays, whether it's maybe a winter walk, a dance party, solo or with people, or a fun workout. And exercise should really be about joy, not punishment. And lastly, express utter gratitude for your body. Shift your focus from appearance to function. Express gratitude for the strength and capabilities of your body, rather than critiquing its size or shape. So, I am asking you to ponder these tips and maybe even message me on Instagram, DM me on Instagram at the April Federico or at Brownies for Breakfast podcast. Whew, I'm sorry. This is the most I've ever talked since I had the flu, so I apologize. And so this holiday season, let intuitive eating be your guide to a more mindful, joyful, and body positive celebration. By listening to your body, savoring each moment, and embracing a positive relationship with food and yourself, you can create a holiday experience that nourishes both body and soul. Remember that a true spirit of the season lies within connection, gratitude, and the celebration of life. And this includes your own journey towards well being and self love. And like I was saying earlier, and kind of went on that little tangent there, feel free to message me on Instagram, whichever account you desire, to let me know how it's going this holiday season. And I personally know it can be hard. And like maybe you'll get those one or two relatives that will make snarky comments. However, those opinions, like their opinions are actually none of your business. I know it's like they're about you. However, it's really a reflection of them. So, anyway, that is all I have for you today on End Your Week with a Treat. Happy December, and stay tuned for a new episode this coming Monday. Bye.